Mars?
Caddy,
It's you. It's really you.
how did you guys get to Seattle? Huh? There was a big burst of power and now you're here at the top of the Space Needle.
Yeah, Mars, take a peek out the window.
Am I?
Mars, welcome back to Mars.
But how did I?
You have no idea how good it is to see you.
I sure do. I didn't know if I'd ever see you again.
Your voice is lower. And you got taller.
So did you. New glasses?
I made them myself in the lab.
They look good. You look good.
You too, Mars.
I wouldn't complain if you hugged me as well.
Gladly. I'll pass on the hug. But I'm glad to see you, Patel. You're lost, Axel. Your mind telling us how you got here. All I know is I busted into the top of the Space Needle.
The Space Needle, in Seattle.
Is there another one?
You're standing in it.
Oh,
Teleportation, fascinating. That sort of technology is light years ahead of anything even Oliver Pruitt has built before.
how did a second Space Needle get here on Mars?
You have no idea how you teleported here.
Not really. Cupcake carried me to the top of the Space Needle.
Cupcake.
The tardigrade, he's a friend. Anyway, he grabbed and jumped inside and here I am.
Why were you in the Space Needle to begin with?
Long story, but it turns out my mom, kind of a genius herself. She was working on something called the 1961 project.
Your mom is a scientist.
I thought she worked in a restaurant,
This 1961 project. It's a space needle.
or maybe both space needles.
You think your mom created this technology.
I'm not sure what to think anymore. But there's something you guys need to know about Earth.
Commander Patchett? Come in, Commander Patchett? Carrie, can you read me?
I'm here, Daisy, but the signal is spotty.
Your attack. Representative. T. Colony is an attack.
Did she just say the colony is under attack?
When we get back to the surface, we need to hustle. Axel, do you have the parts you need for the rover?
Not 100% sure, if at least some of this technology is what I think it is. I should be able to get the rover flying again.
Let me give you a lift back to the rover. My chair will get us there faster.
Wait, what are you all doing?
What do you mean?
Relax, dude. We got this.
It's okay, Mars. Remember? We told you. Air. Glorious air.
See you two back at the rover.
Drive, Jules. This is so strange, Caddy. Like breathable oxygen.
Julia thinks maybe there's a frozen lake under the surface that melted when the volcanoes erupted. Doesn't explain how the trees grew so fast. But we can't stop to figure it out right now.
But you could be attacking the colony. Axel is with us, so I'm assuming it's not the Martians?
We work together now. We had no choice but to be on the same team.
Can you reach them? You know,
Using my head,
you reached me across the solar system.
you did hear me.
Of course I did. I always hear you, Caddy.
Where were you? When
It was the simulation that felt like a crazy, weird, all wrong version of Earth. But you brought me back, in a fake place where nothing made sense, and you were the one real thing. You were the anchor.
Mars, so much has happened.
I know. We're up and flying again. Let's go save the colony.
Caddy to Colony Command. Caddy to Colony Command. Do you read?
So the colony. You rebuilt it after the volcano. Yeah, Patel. Believe it or not, we survived without you.
We did a lot more than survive Mars. The colony has thrived beyond Oliver Pruitt's wildest dreams. I mean, the other day Caddy and I were swimming laps in the pool and
There's a pool?
A small one.
right next to the movie theater.
Movie theater. The selection is terrible, But the botanists found a way to make pretty good buttered popcorn. That's amazing. You did it, Caddy. You kept it going all this time.
I had a lot of help.
But you brought them together. Is it weird for me to say? I'm proud of you.
Sounds like kids on Mars and Earth are getting it done without adults.
Spill it, Patel. Is Earth without grown-ups as insane as I think it is? Actually, it's not that insane at all. Or wasn't until right before I left. See, there's this giant blackout everywhere.
What caused it?
We don't know, but Aurora is not happy that the election might be postponed.
Election.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Aurora is running for president.
What?
President Fang. Nice.
President Aurora. That's going to take some getting used to.
All of this is
Missing adults, oxygen on Mars. You being put in some weird computer program and the beaming from one space needle to another.
It must all connect, but... Hey, do you see that? What? Down there, by the flat rock. Is that a person in a spacesuit? Can't be.
Lower the rover.
Taking her down.
I'll check it out.
Computer, analyze external atmosphere.
No breathable oxygen detected.
Well, it was fun while it lasted. You can use my suit, Patel. It's been a hell since I put on one of these.
Did you miss it?
A little bit. Give me a hand, Caddy.
Here.
Thanks. Also, hand me my helmet.
Here you go.
Be careful out there, Mars.
I'm always careful. Out I go. That's weird. I don't see anybody.
Weren't they right there on the rock?
Yeah, well I'm right at that rock. And now?
Mars. Help. Me.
Oliver Pruitt.
Mars. I thought I'd never see your face again.
Bring him inside the rover Mars.
And you might want to hurry, because the sun is starting to set, and it's about to get quite cold out there.
I will, Julia. Come on, let's get you inside. He's in. Close the hatch. How did you get here?
Mars.
Dad.
Dad?
Dad?
Dad? The colony domes up ahead, everyone. We're almost there. Hang on, Mr. Pruitt. We'll get you medial help once we're inside the colony.
Oh no!
It's completely surrounded by tardigrades.
Like ants swarming over an anthill.
Since when have there been this many of them?
I've never seen so many, and they seem to be attacking the walls.
What could have made them so aggressive?
Maybe I can talk to them.
Mars,
You know I've always hid away with tardigrades.
You had away with them one-on-one. This is an army.
I'm trying to vibe with them, and I think they can hear me, but... Ooh. They're not being very welcoming.
I have to get it a try. The colony wall won't last if this keeps up.
Mars, no, they're really angry. It's too dangerous.
The kid says he wants to chat with the overgrown monsters. Who are we to stand in his way?
We must try something, Caddy.
I'll stay close to the rover, and if things go south, just pull me back in.
All right. What could possibly go wrong?
Okay, let me just pick up some rocks. Some nice delicious rocks. Julia, turn in the external speakers in my helmet.
Speakers on.
Careful, Mars.
Like I said, I'm always careful. Hey, tardigrades. Remember me? It's your old friend, Mars Patel.
The tardigrades, they're just standing there. What are they waiting for?
It's like they're unsure. I think it's a good thing. Oh, here they come. They're coming fast.
Mars, I don't like this.
Maybe they're running over here to say hi. At top speed? I don't think that's what they're coming to do.
Get back in the rover, Mars. Now.
I'm going to distract them and get them away from the gate, so the rover can fly in.
is a terrible plan.
It could work.
Or it could not. Mars, this whole you sacrificing yourself thing is starting to get old. Get back in the rover, now.
Great distraction, Mars. Now they're surrounded the rover too.
They're in between us and Mars. How do we get to him?
I think I can. Yeah, maybe if I try to.
Caddy, do you have an idea?
Maybe? Okay guys. In a few seconds, I'm going to do something that might be very unpleasant for everyone, human and tardigrades alike. Mars, be ready to run and get in the rover.
What are you doing, Caddy?
I've never tried this before, but if I can reach Mars all the way across the galaxy, think about if I really let go at short range.
Brain zapping the tardigrades. Brain zapping?
But you said last time it nearly wiped you out.
It's our only chance. Sorry about the headaches. Here goes nothing. Get away from him. Go oh 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 oh.
It worked. They're moving away from the rover.
Go Patel. Coming. Caddy, you did it. You cleared the path to the gate. Are you okay?
Yeah, just tired. Go, Julia.
Hold on, guys.
You know your dad is a lot heavier than he looks. You don't have to call him my dad, Axel. But is he your pops? Yes. He's my father. Should be a fun family reunion. Here's the infirmary. Okay, let's set him in the table and wait for Doc.
Welcome to Sickbag. I'm Doc, the diagnostic operations comouter.
Computerized doctor. That works. They're all yours, Doc. Later, Mars. Thanks, Axel.
What seems to be the problem? Mars Patel?
This is Oliver Pruitt. He needs help. He passed out.
Please place him under my sensors.
You can help him?
Of course I can. I am Doc.
Okay, can I have one more second with him?
Of course, Mars Patel.
I know you lied so much to me, and we've got a lot of work through. When you wake up. But
Diagnostic testing will commence in 15 seconds. Please wait outside. Mars Patel.
okay. I hope you're gonna be alright. Dad.
Mars. You're back.
Hey, Daisy.
You have no idea how good it is to see you. The tardigrades have gone totally bonkers.
Yeah, I noticed.
Look who it is.
Orion.
You know, I actually missed you fly.
I missed you too. How are you, Caddy?
Fine, just resting up.
Your girl Caddy is a rock star.
She's not.
Whatever, I don't know how she does it.
Neither do I.
Okay, enough reunions. Julia. What can you see from the weather center?
The tardigrades keep attacking, and even more of them are showing up. I don't know where they're coming from.
What's the status of our defenses?
The walls are still intact. Maybe if we hold out long enough, the tardigrades will get tired and just give up.
Patient, Oliver Pruitt. All vital signs normal. No illness or injuries detected.
Yes, I'm feeling just fine, Doc. But I could use your help with another matter. Password, 1961 project.
Access granted. Welcome to the main colony security system, Mr. Pruitt.
Thank you, Doc. So glad I kept that back door open in the system. All right, here we go. Doc. Open the gates to the colony.
Are you certain, Mr. Pruitt?
Yes, I'm certain. Open all gates.
Opening the gates will allow the tardigrades to storm the colony.
Computer override. Open the gates.
Opening the gates.
It had to be done. Oliver Pruitt here. Oliver Pruitt, oh for heaven's sake. Computer, quit the alarms. Better. Oliver Pruitt here, broadcasting to you from the security station of my Mars colony, during a bit of a commotion, if you will. You see, the tardigrades are storming the colony. That's right, my beloved Mars colony, my life's vision, is currently being destroyed. How did they get in, you might be asking? I let them in. I opened the gates of the colony and allowed them in trance. Soon, it'll all be gone, this vision that began for me when I was a 9-year-old boy. And finally, it has accomplished everything it was meant to. So now, it is time to end the experiment and write a new chapter. But worry not, this is all part of a bigger plan. Letting them in was just the first step.
What are you doing out of sick bay?
Mars.
Wait a second. Was it you? Did you do this?
Look at the thermometers, Caddy. They're everywhere.
Volume off. Command center to weather tower, Julia.
They've just taken down the sleeping barracks, the greenhouse, and the cafeteria. One by one, the buildings are falling.
No.
Caddy, can you use your mind to scatter them? Like you did when they got between Mars and the rover?
I tried, but I'm still too weak right now.
We need to start evacuating.
Evacuating.
I hate to say it, Kaz, but from where I stand, Orion's right.
This room is still standing. We could fit a lot of people into the command center. We've done it before.
I'm not going to stay standing very long. They'll get here eventually.
Here too? It's just a matter of time. Caddy, are you there?
We have to get everyone out of here. You and Axel, get all the vehicles ready for evacuation. Tell everyone to collect as much food as possible. The rover bay is still standing, isn't it?
Affirmative.
Daisy, I need you to get the entire colony to the rover bay before the tardigrades get there.
I'm on it.
Leave no one behind.
I won't. Just like the volcano, I promise. Caddy, are we leaving? For good?
Go Daisy.
Yes.
Julia, I'm making my way up to you in the tower.
Please, Caddy, be careful. You're still recovering from...
I'll see you in a few minutes. Oh Daisy, find Oliver Pruitt and Mars.
You let them in.
Yes.
You only pretended to be hurt so you could get back inside and open the gates, and I helped you do it. I helped you.
Mars, please, trust me. I've always had your best interest at heart. This was all for you.
How could you even say that?
You are special. I've always believed in you. Just as I've always believed in this dream. And now, both dreams are coming to life.
What does that even mean?
All will be revealed soon, but that is out of my hands. Now it's time we leave the colony. Oh, I've wished for this day to come for so long.
Are you insane? If your dream was built this colony, why would you wish for it to be destroyed?
Hurry, Mars. You'll get your answers, I promise you.
I'm not going anywhere until you tell me.
Son, now. We must get to the rovers before it's too late.
Caddy, you made it.
Now how is it down there, Julia?
See for yourself. There's not much left, and they're heading for the command center next. We're lucky they've spared the rover bay so far.
Daisy's rounding up the last of the kids, getting them to the rovers. We should be able to get everybody out in time.
Well done, Commander.
Yeah, you should make your way over now too, while you still can.
Alright, I wanted to make sure I stayed until everyone was out safely.
I'll take over from here.
Take over? You're not coming with me.
Julia,
I know that look on your face. That's a captain goes down with her ship look.
This ship's not going down, not for good anyway. I'll find a way to bring everyone back and rebuild.
Caddy, that's not.
I can't fail them.
You haven't failed anyone. No one could have predicted this.
That's not the point. You remember after Mars and the others took off when the tardigrades found us and brought us back. I called everyone in the colony together.
Spirits were low. The colony was a wreck. We weren't sure if we were going to make it.
I looked each of you in the eye and promised that I'd keep you safe, that we'd make this place work for everyone.
And you did. You kept us going for well over a year. That was miraculous.
This is ours, Julia. We built it together, with faith. Faith in each other and in our purpose.
I know, but it's gone, Caddy.
I'm not giving up. I'm not abandoning our home.
Caddy, my entire life, I dreamed of doing something big. I didn't want to just be a girl in a wheelchair whose parents wouldn't let her do anything. And now, I'm Chief Science Officer on a colony on Mars. Did you ever dream of being part of anything as amazing as this place?
No. Never. And I never thought anyone would look to me the way they do here.
Of course they look to you, and you can keep doing that. Wherever we all end up, I know you and I are not going back to who we used to be. I won't. Let us. I promise. Please, Caddy. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, I have faith there's another home waiting for us. Daisy, have we gotten everyone out of the colony safely?
Yes, all the rovers made it out, and we've got this last one left. We are waiting on you guys.
What about Mars?
We made it.
Hello again, Caddy, Julia.
Mr. Pruitt,
Shall we take our leave?
you seem awfully resigned to abandoning the colony.
Do we have a choice?
Where were you when the gates were opened?
Sick bay. Why?
Come on, Julia. We can deal with this later. We have to go.
Everybody into the rover. Daisy, you first.
Okay.
Mr. Pruitt, you're next.
Thank you.
Julia.
Alright. Farewell, Mars colony.
Caddy, let's go.
Caddy, come now. We must leave.
Coming. Everyone strapped in?
In.
Well. I guess, this is it then. The end of the colony.
I'm sorry, Caddy. You exceeded my wildest expectations. You have much to be proud of.
I know. Okay. Rover 1, exiting colony. Goodbye.
Hello out there. Oliver Pruitt joining from the back of a rover flying across the surface of the planet Mars. Caddy is piloting, but most of the others are asleep. We've been traveling as part of a caravan for days now. We've almost arrived at... Well, Caddy and Julia are calling it the Martian Space Needle, and that's as good a name as any. Do you know that the Space Needle in Seattle was built to...
Can you please keep it down?
Yes, of course. Apologies. Until next time, listeners.
Settle down, everyone. Caddy's on her way up in the elevator. She'll know what to do. In the meantime, feel free to crack open a window and enjoy the fresh air. Caddy.
Hey everybody. Welcome to the Mars Space Needle.
Everyone is present and accounted for, ma'am.
Okay, so I guess we should do this.
You mean, being back to Earth?
That's why we're here, right? Reverse the trip Mars took.
One problem with that. The Space Needle. I have no idea how to make it work.
Well, let's go over it again. What happened when you came to Mars from Earth?
Cupcake and I had climbed to the top of the Space Needle back home, and I was trying to get into the construction zone, and then Cupcake shoved us through the window, and then the whole place seemed to come online.
Alright, next option. Mr. Pruitt, you're being awfully quiet over there. Do you know how this transportation device back to Earth works?
Guys? Nobody panic, but there is a tardigrade in the doorway, staring at me right now.
Daisy, don't move.
What if they followed us here? What if they want to finish us off?
Stand back. Wait a second. Muffin? Is that you?
Muffin from Pruitt Prep. I thought she didn't make it out of the space station.
It is Muffin. Hey girl, want a rock? Easy, now easy. Whoa.
Is she attacking? She's going to destroy the place.
I don't think so.
What's she's doing on the console?
What is that? The Space Needle.
It's coming to life.
I think this is it. This is how we'll get back. Everyone, stand together. Where do you think you're going?
I can't come with you, Mars.
Did you build this?
No, Mars, they did. And they don't want me to go back with you.
What? Who did?
Them. The aliens.
Who?
The aliens.
The what?
What happened?
Nothing. We're still here. We're exactly where we were.
Look around, genius.
Earth. We're back.
And with all parts intact.
Mars?
Did he say aliens? As in, aliens?
What?
Pruitt. He said the aliens built this. Does that mean that it took the adults and turns off the power on Earth?
It appears that the power is still off.
What's going on out there? There are fires. Like, everywhere.
Burned out buildings.
It looks like
the wasteland. The world's falling apart.
Hey guys, come here. Look out the window. There's power coming from somewhere out there.
What?
And going right up through the clouds. How does it have power when nothing else does? And so much.
Whoa, that's a lot more people than I was expecting.
It's everyone. Mars, Caddy, Julia.
the whole Martian colony Toothpick.
JP. Pick.
Cads. It's you. It's really you.
We saw a big flash of energy at the top of the Space Needle.
Just like when you left Mars, we've been pretty much camping out here since you disappeared.
Pick, do you see that beam of light out there?
Oh, I see it. As far as I've been able to tell, that's the only place on Earth that has any power.
Really? What is it?
One guess.
I should have known.
Of course.
It's coming. From Pruitt Prep.